Salam alaikum ya jamaa. My name is Bedrة. Today we're gonna have a very nice conversation. Actually, it wasn't in my plan to be acting. I'm shy with the cameras. Like, I wasn't planning to be acting, especially in Egypt, because I don't speak the language till now. But I remember that the most famous belly dancers in the golden era, like Suhair Saki and Samia Gamal and Fifi, they were all acting all the time. So I think that's like the right path to follow. After doing belly dancing, I'm supposed to be acting, you know. That's why I said yes. No, they actually called me and they said, like, we have a script, there is a مسلسل, there is someone in the script called Bedrة, it's you. And I was like, okay, so everything was ready. And they told me, like, the character is just me, if I would like to be in the مسلسل. I read the script and there was some stuff actually that I didn't agree about the story of how Bedrة met Mustafa, Omar. So they make some change and then I said yes. It's always sad to talk about Mustafa. The funny thing with Mustafa, I remember because we couldn't even talk. He didn't speak English and I didn't speak Arabic. So it was funny. Like, he was talking in Arabic and I was talking in Spanish. And then we tried to communicate and it was just so funny all the time, you know? And he was always helping me because I was always nervous before the shooting in his way. So yeah, I have only good memories with him. Another funny thing, like every time we are shooting, the same stuff that are happening in the series are happening in my real life. So it's it's kind of scary. Like the writers, the girl already know what's gonna happen in my real life, you know? The first season, it feels like I actually wanted to have that in my real life. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have kids, you know? I still want. So when we were shooting, it feels so right. You know, like I was doing something right. This new thing to be raising my daughters alone, like without a father. It was also something very meaningful for me because my mom raised me without my dad. Now I see like some similar stuff and it's really hard to be a single mom, you know? Good ones or bad ones? يا لهوي اقسم بالله. سلام عليكم يا جماعة. I love how sound على فكرة. I use it a lot. أصلا when I'm talking very serious كده كده. Well, I actually don't have like a Ramadan pure experience because I always travel to my home in Ramadan and still feel a little bit weird for me. Like you all are sleeping till late and you're fasting and you're tired, you're doing so many efforts in Ramadan. My Ramadan is like waking up early, going to the gym and everything is empty. There is no people in the street. I use that time to go home because I work all the year, every single day. So Ramadan's supposed to be like my time, you know, to take care of myself. Koshari. I love koshari so much. No, not spicy. I'm already spicy. Well, everything. I believe I'm not acting well at all. This year I want to take some workshops and be more into the acting career because it's a career, you know. You can just, like what I'm doing now, like just from dancing a la tool shooting. No, like I really have to study and train, you know, like so the next step is this one. Like if I want to be focused on acting, I have to study. So yeah, I have to get ready for the next ones. Oh my God, I think Dina Sherbini. Like now that I'm seeing how she's backstage and then how she's acting in front of the camera, I'm just like, how she does that. Even like the whole cast in Kامل El-Addad, because it's my first experience. I can't believe they have this power to bring emotions to life so fast, you know, like they're just talking and suddenly like they're crying and they're like doing whatever and then they are like angry or sad, you know. It's like I'm really impressed. I wish one day I can act like her. Every single time I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm supposed to be dancing. And every time they're like, okay, like roll, sour, shabab, keda, like everyone calling everyone. And I'm really like, what I'm doing here? I'm supposed to be dancing. And then I realized I live in Egypt and now I'm acting. Like, you know, like this is too much. And every single time I'm super nervous and anxious. What I like about acting in Kامل El-Addad is we can give people a strong message about how we should live and love. This thing about Kامl El-Addad, they talk about taboo topics, you know, like divorce, getting married again, you know, different families knowing each other, the grieving, like what happened when the wife loses her husband, you know, how you raise a kid, how two different cultures are gonna blend, you know, like all of this stuff. For me, it's a very important message for the people, so people can actually feel like they are not alone. This can happen to anyone. This is the main thing about me being an artist in Egypt and now being an actress. It's like we can give a message with Kامel El-Addad. I have many support systems. Alhamdulillah. All my team are my friends from Chile. They mean a lot. Like here is Fernanda. She's my best friend and she works with me. Gonzalo, David, and everyone that is here about like working with me in the belly dance area, in the belly dance career. They are also supporting me on this. She's from Argentina, but she lives in Egypt for like the last 40 years. Yeah, she's like my mom here. I need help when I'm lost or whatever. I just call her and she's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what to do. She loves Egypt so much. She teach me how I should deal with the people here. She always believed in me so much. She keep telling me that she's waiting that a director is gonna come and tell me we're gonna do Badra movie, you know, like Sami Gamal movie. I think that's my main support system. And of course my family, that they all believe that I can do big things here. I always say that you want to be good in something, you have to do one thing. Now I want to be good in both, so it's just like I don't have time for life, you know. It's just like from the shooting, then I have to change and go work, and belly dancing in Egypt is very late. Sometimes I have shows 6 a.m. This was like the challenging part, because when you are shooting, you're supposed to look fresh and beautiful and have energy, you know. And sometimes you're just super tired and you have to wait in the caravan and there is another shooting. All of this is like kind of tiring, but I'm grateful. I think I still can do it, you know, if I'm not old. Ooh. Since I arrived in Egypt, all my personality changed. I was always very energetic, like as you can see, like I'm very hyper all the time. But here, it's just like small stuff just made me so nervous. Like people not coming on time, or people saying inshallah, inshallah when they want, and they have to say yes or no. So I'm like, inshallah yes, wala inshallah no, you know? It's like small stuff make me so anxious and nervous. Like this changed a lot about my personality. I'm working on it, like my patience, because I have no patience at all. And I think it's because I'm always living in rush. Like I don't like to waste time. I don't have rest at home. Like I'm never at home. Like this is the first time there is people in the house. This is like a challenge for me. Like have patience. Wait, you know, like do this. Of course, I don't know how I can say it because we shouldn't talk about it. There is something coming about what Badra life and experience can give to the girls that live in Egypt. And it's related with self-care and belly dancing, but I can't say more. I just like this year, big things are coming about Badra as a brand, and it's all related about how I communicate and I connect with Egyptian girls. So I'm really excited. Good morning. Sabah al-khair. I'm really excited to show you who is Badra, like more personal stuff. Thank you so much for supporting me a lot. I'm sure that I'm gonna stay in Egypt because of you. I love you.